Hello everyone, this is Darcinova here. This is my last review until Thanksgiving. I would have loved to have gotten this done sooner, but this thing is long, I will admit. It was longer than I thought it would be. So, I'm reviewing Han Solo and the Lost Legacy, the final book in the original Han Solo trilogy by Brian Daley. If you paid attention to my past few episodes, I've been talking about these books. Now, I love all of them. This book, just like the rest of them, are amazing. I'm amazed how well this holds up. I really am. It's considering this is almost 40 years old. You know, even though I hate Papa Hidalgo, I'm not getting into why I hate him. Even he's a fan of these books. This edition even has a introduction by him. It's amazing that this fits so well with the expanded universe. If you were to read chronological order, you could read Han Solo, Paradise Share, you could read the Hutt Gambit, then read these, and then read Rebel Dawn. Actually, this takes place around the same time as certain parts of Rebel Dawn. These books were so popular. I'm not doing this because Matt Wilkins said this, but you can look this up. There's actual continuations of these books in Hungarian. I think I'm pronouncing that right. They're not officially canon, but it was very popular over there that they made 4 more books. I think it's 4. What made these books so good? The Lost Legacy, I don't want to get too much detail into it because I think you should read it yourself. What made these books so good is I think it showed how creative Brian Daley was as an author and how his talent. All he had was episode 4 to go on when it came to Han Solo. And unlike Alan Dean Foster, he actually expanded upon the universe that was being established at the time. There was Marvel comics that were coming out, but it felt like you were listening to Harrison Ford's voice when you were reading these books. That's how good of a job this person did it. It was almost as if you were watching a Star Wars movie as you're reading it. These books, I think, are great, especially the last one. It's my favorite of the whole trilogy. Han Solo and Chewbacca get stranded on this planet, and they have to find a way out, and they're also looking for a lost treasure. It's a really fun adventure. It definitely was great. And I love the ending. I'm not going to spoil it. It is so good. How good is this trilogy compared to A.C. Crispin's Han Solo trilogy? I don't know. It's so hard. Even though I prefer A.C. Crispin's Han Solo trilogy over Brian Daley's trilogy probably has to be my... Geez, this is hard. It's probably my 3rd favorite trilogy or my 4th of all the Star Wars expanded universe. It's a great adventure. If you're a Han Solo fan, these books are really good. And even if you're not a big fan of the expanded universe, but you want some Han Solo stories, you should still pick these up. If you're one of those people who are watching this who've never seen my episodes before, if you have not read anything in the EU and you don't really want to read much of it, you can't go wrong with the Han Solo Adventures. It's a great read, especially if you're a Han Solo fan. It's also a great read if you're a Chewbacca fan too. It's just there aren't that many stories that feature Han and Chewie together without Luke and Leia. This is Han Solo in his own solo adventure. And that's one thing I think this is the trilogy's greatest strength, because all the other books, Han Solo has his other supporting characters that are with him. This is his story and his alone. And honestly, when I finished it, it was sad that it was over because I had such a great time. I really wish they would have given us more stories of Han Solo in this era. Because what other adventures did he go on? I would really like to know. Han Solo is one of my favorite characters, and it was a pleasure to read these. I wish I would have reviewed them sooner, because when I review these, for those of you who are coming in who are new, I just read what I want. I don't really have a set schedule because I change it a lot. And I'm glad I branched out and just read this. These books are not hard to find. In fact, you could find a Legends banner of the Han Solo Adventures for really cheap, which has all of them in one. I think they're great. If you're a Han Solo fan and you're looking to have a fun time, for $8 you can't go wrong. You get 3 great stories, and you're going to enjoy them. I guarantee it. I give this a masterpiece rating. I think it's that good. It's one of the best stories in the whole Star Wars expanded universe. Sure, it's not. It doesn't have the depth that the A.C. Crispin novels have, but you know what? Sometimes you don't need to have a story that has all that detail. Sometimes you just want to have a fun adventure with your favorite characters, and this novel does that. If this novel is this good, I can't wait to read the Lando Calrissian Adventures, because he's another character of mine that's one of my favorites. So, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. May the Force be with you. And next time, I'll review whatever I want. Maybe it'll be a Lando Calrissian Adventures. Maybe it'll be the next book of Legacy of the Force. Or maybe something else. Stay tuned. And have a great day. And a great night. And again, happy Thanksgiving, everyone.